We are only days away from Donald Trump's inauguration for his second term of office.
We will make America great again.
We have a new Wall Street Journal poll that shows how voters feel about the agenda that's about to unfold as Donald Trump takes office. And here's the main takeaway. There's a strong appetite, not for extra strength MAGA, the full caffeinated version, but rather for MAGA light, a more judicious and tempered version of the Donald Trump agenda. Donald Trump has promised,
"We will seal the border, stop the invasion, and launch the largest deportation effort in American history."
When we ask which undocumented immigrants should be deported, more than 70% say focus only on those who have a criminal history. If someone has been in this country for a long time, has paid taxes, and has no criminal history, 70% of voters in our survey say do not try to remove that person. But Trump's immigration agenda goes beyond deporting undocumented immigrants. He has also talked about ending birthright citizenship, the constitutional provision that says anyone born in the United States is a United States citizen. By 2-1, voters don't want to see birthright citizenship eliminated. They support the law as it is now. Here's the main thing we find. Voters generally like the goals that Donald Trump has set and the direction he wants to go, but they have very deep reservations about many of the things he wants to do to get there, how he wants to implement his promises. About 60% say it's a bad idea to eliminate the Department of Education, one of the main things we've heard from Donald Trump. Similarly, voters don't like the idea of giving Donald Trump authority that now resides with Congress over budgeting. More than 75% of voters say Congress has the power of the purse.
As you can see, I'm not just MAGA, I'm dark MAGA.
Voters have soured on Elon Musk. Right before the election, we found that voters were split about 45-45 on whether they viewed him in a positive light or negative light. Now his image is underwater by 11 points.
How's power feeling, Mr. Musk?
And when we ask, is it a good idea for him to be a top advisor to Donald Trump, by about 10 points, more people say that's a bad idea than say it's a good idea. When it comes to taxes, many of Trump's proposals are popular when we say, what about Donald Trump's promises to end federal income taxes on tips?
We will have no tax on tips, and we will have no tax on Social Security benefits.
What about the tax cuts that he signed for individuals when he was president and which are going to expire this year? Voters are on board with all of those proposed changes to the tax code. But when we ask, would you support this tax cut if it means raising the national debt, then narrow support for these tax cuts turns to narrow opposition. As Congress takes up the tax cuts, how they're presented to the public, and whether the public sees trade-offs in the form of weakening federal social service programs or raising the national debt, will be important. Donald Trump won a substantial victory in the Electoral College, and he's claimed an unprecedented and broad mandate to govern. But keep in mind, he didn't win a majority of the popular vote. He got more votes than Kamala Harris, but fell below 50%. And many people who voted for him tell us that they voted for him because they want prices to come down. They want life to be more affordable, and they want chaos at the border with Mexico to end. But beyond that, their support for Donald Trump is conditional. It depends on how he carries out his vision. And even though they like the direction that he's heading, this poll shows plenty of warning signs for the incoming president if he overreaches what they see as his mandate in the course of carrying out his goals.